is a piece of who USF men's basketball head coach Amir Abdur-Rahim was.
It's just great to see growth in young people, man. When they start to see themselves as more than just basketball players, when they start to see themselves as men.
Driven and passionate. The coach was the American Athletic Conference Coach of the Year this past season. He led the Bulls to their first regular season conference championship. It was their first ever top 25 ranking in the regular season.
Just to see the USF basketball team's growth, I would like to put a lot of that to the players and to him as well. He was just a really hardworking coach, just one of the best for us.
Thursday, students mourn his passing. The university says he was undergoing a medical procedure at a Tampa hospital when he passed away due to complications. The university president, in a statement, said his influence on our student athletes, coaching staff, and the university community will live on forever.
Like, we got really good teams, really good players, and dang good coaches.
And students agree he was one of them. The coach is survived by his wife and 3 children. We're live at USF tonight. Marilyn Parker, 8 on your side. This is a piece of who USF men's basketball head coach Amir Abdur-Rahim was.
It's just great to see growth in young people, man. When they start to see themselves as more than just basketball players, when they start to see themselves as men.
Driven and passionate. The coach was the American Athletic Conference Coach of the Year this past season. He led the Bulls to their first regular season conference championship. It was their first ever top 25 ranking in the regular season.
Just to see the USF basketball team's growth, I would like to put a lot of that to the players and to him as well. He was just a really hardworking coach, one of the best for us.
Thursday, students mourn his passing. The university says he was undergoing a medical procedure at a Tampa hospital when he passed away due to complications. The university president, in a statement, said his influence on our student athletes, coaching staff, and the university community will live on forever.
Like, we got really good teams, really good players, and dang good coaches.
I want to welcome everybody to the License to Ball podcast. Not such a emergency podcast. We got some sad news in the basketball world. We're going to come on here and talk about EYBL, new schedule, teams that didn't make the cut and all that. We got a up-and-coming basketball legend of Amir, man, passed away today suddenly at the age of 43, man. And we got one of the contributors on this show coming on today, G-Dub Greg from PK Sports, going to be joining us, man. We're going to even waste too much time. We're going to go ahead and play the introduction and bring him in and go in and chop this up, man. It's a sad day in basketball, man.
I'm just here so I don't get fined, so y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to. I'm going to answer with the same answer, so y'all can shoot if y'all please. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined.
What's going on, player? I don't know. I can't hear you. Hold on a second, me. Okay, I got to turn it back on. My fault. That's my bad. How's it going, player?
Man, it's going, man. I tell you, man, while you was doing the introduction, I was over here just doing some research. I tell you, when I was telling you about what happened to Amir, I was in the barber chair, and man, it just hit me. I seen it come across my phone, and now I'm doing some research, and I'm seeing now that ESPN is reporting that he had a medical procedure that he was having done today. And due to complications arose and during the procedure, man, he passed away, man. So this is like, this is wild.
Yeah.
You know, you just hope it wasn't well, you don't know what it is, man. You don't know if it was a medical mishap or just, you know, people having surgeries and mess around and have strokes and heart attacks, you know. But man, I tell you, this it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Man, I try. If I go to the doctor, I got to be cut on. I got no other option. I try to stay out of those places, man.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough one. I'm saying you don't want to speak prematurely and and say it was a medical malpractice or something like that. But I was just looking at Sharif Abdur-Rahim, him being health conscious, and I know his brother looks up to him and stuff, and I know he was pretty probably led down the same pathway, being health conscious. So at the time, I was just thinking to myself like, dang, man, I was glad he was thinking whether or not it was a car accident or something, but just to see this right here, man, that's wild, man. 3 kids and a wife, man. So our prayers definitely go up to his family, man, and everybody impacted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so sad, man. And he's a coach on the rise, man. That dude's growing fast. He just took off. Like what he did with Kennesaw State here in Georgia with us, how he put them on the map. They actually talked on ESPN around the town. People was talking. People started thinking about this a viable school to go to now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hearing this, because he got that promotion there at UFC, man.
Yeah, I'm saying it wasn't gonna do nothing but go up for him. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna keep on impacting the program over at South Florida. Definitely raised the bar at Kennesaw State, and Kennesaw State obviously did an excellent job keeping the same type energy. And Coach Pettaway getting him in there, but Amir definitely set the tone, man. He set the culture.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. Oof. Yeah,
they just about to start their season. I don't know how they're gonna put it all together. They got to figure it out and regroup and figure out who's gonna coach his team, and they're gonna have to get their head right. Because it's hard finding a coach in the middle of the season and then getting the focus to play. Like you real coach that close to that coach. I can't speak for them, but I know the whole season if I'm playing, I ain't gonna be exactly what I need to be mentally and physically right there. Just knowing my coach ain't there no more, man.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna take some time for the kids to lock back in. You know what I'm saying, and just get their minds right. You know what I'm saying, but one thing about it, man, like I said, the way he coached, the way he inspired, the way he taught the game and stuff, man, like them kids, they're gonna have his vision in play. You know what I'm saying? I'm cheering for South Florida this year, man, to just, do it for Coach Amir. I'm cheering for him.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because that could, if they use the energy right, that could be used in their favor.
For sure.
They channel it.
For sure.
It could be a storybook thing because they still got a good team.
No doubt.
I can see that.
No doubt. Man.
Yeah, when you told me, I recognized the name, but the biggest problem I had with it is I knew who he was talking about, but I knew you did. He ain't talking about who I think he talking about. I don't believe that we talking about the same person because he too young to be gone from here.
Yeah, facts.
I was confused. I'm like, man, who was he? I got me go online and look. Like, who was he talking about? Because you talking like you just knew I knew him. I'm like, we talking about the same person.
Yeah. Nah, it was, man. It's just like I said, it's still like a wow. It teaches you to appreciate life while you're here, man. It teaches you to appreciate every opportunity that you have, every second, every minute, man.
Yeah,
definitely, man.
I was gonna go to a game down there and see him and watch them play. I had it like I'm gonna go to game sometime this year and go down there and check them out. I'm still planning on going, but man, it ain't gonna be the same.
Nah. I know one of my business partners, Reggie Burke with Bay Area Hoops. He's down there in Tampa. Probably give him a shout tomorrow. He'd probably have a little bit more inside scoop on it. But yeah, you know, shoot, man. Hey, Tampa was jumping. Tampa had some serious basketball in town for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, on a lighter note, let's go ahead and get into the main reason why we're doing this podcast. We got interjected, and rightfully so. We had to discuss this because we're real good friends with the man.
Nah, no doubt. No doubt.
We wanted to talk about this EYBL. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull up the schedule. We're going to go over that real quick. Because they got the first game starting in Arizona. Then they're going to Memphis, Missouri, Augusta twice. He's going to just stay in Augusta for 2 weeks. That's kind of different.
Yeah, they're doing the same format how they did it last year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was kind of. I know. Just talking to some of the teams, you talked about, here it is right now. You know, you got a fourth session with teams still trying to qualify for the EYBL that July 10th through the 13th, and then they come right in, a couple of days later, and then the Peach Jam starts. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the new teams. I had to go back to last year and make sure to get it right, not to think I was missing anything. But the biggest thing stood out to me on this list of teams was McGovern Fire, a flagship program. I mean, had so many lottery picks, so many pros, so many college players.